So if you're on YouTube catching a replay, just waiting for TikTok to notify the viewers that I'm live, and I'll get started in a few moments. So go ahead and subscribe and like the video. We're going to be doing a live Q&A on selling on Amazon. Hey, CM. Hey y'all. So for those that are coming in, go ahead and tap the screen. We're going to be doing a live Q&A on selling on Amazon, how you can put yourself in position to make an extra 500 plus per day, an extra 10,000 plus per month. So y'all come on in. And as you're coming in, go ahead and tap the screen and share the live out. And we'll be doing a Q&A on selling on Amazon. So y'all come on in and share the live out. And we'll be doing a Q&A on selling on Amazon. So y'all come on in and tap the likes up, and I'll get started in a few moments. Again, answering any questions you all have about selling on Amazon. That is what I do, and that is what I teach my students. So if you want the information, you want the gems, you want the value, definitely tap the screen and share the live out. Hey, Alex. Hey, I can't even pronounce that name. But hey, everybody that's coming in, again, as you're coming in, go ahead and tap the screen. Hey, Nisi, thank y'all for the likes. I always say I can see who's liking it. I see people up here but not liking it. So on this side of TikTok, we don't just look, we engage and participate. So y'all show some love. Again, answering any questions you all have about getting to the bag, getting to the money, selling on Amazon, because it is definitely money season selling on Amazon. I say all the time, regardless, y'all, you can make money on Amazon all throughout the year because we spend money, right? All throughout the year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. But the fourth quarter, y'all, I'm trying to get y'all to understand that so much money could be made in the fourth quarter. Way more money than any other month. October, November, December. That is fourth quarter, the holiday season. So if you're not selling on Amazon, if you don't have yourself in position to sell on Amazon, you definitely want to do so, and I am here to help you. Hello. So y'all come on in. Like I said, come on in. Don't be scared. Don't be rude. I'm a very lovable, likable person. I want everybody to win and make money. Not just me and my students, right? Because it's all about you learning so you can help your family out, and then you can also teach them as well. I am very big on that. Look, Rochetta, I'm probably jacking your name up, huh? She said, you sure are. Yeah, I probably got a lot of my students on this live. If you're one of my students, y'all drop a pink heart, y'all. Y'all know I don't play. I'm very passionate about what I do, and I'm very serious. And I love selling on Amazon, and I love teaching people this because, like I say all the time, it is duplicatable, right? I can't teach you how to sell to your family and friends, teas and shakes and all that stuff. Like I done did it all, right? I can't teach you how to recruit, sign people, 3 people up, they get 3 people. I can't teach you how to do that. But what I can do is teach you the skill of selling on Amazon, y'all. Anybody can learn it. You just got to want to learn it, and anybody can do it, y'all. So come on in. Glad I made the decision. Thank you, Nisi, with the pink hearts. There go one of my students, y'all. Any more of my students up here, y'all drop the pink heart. But y'all go ahead and tap the screen. We're almost at 2,000 likes. All I ask y'all is that you tap the screen. Y'all, believe it or not, I be on other people's lives, and when I'm on their live, what do I do? Especially if I like the information, especially if I'm getting value, I show love. It doesn't hurt, especially in a cruel world like this. So I like to see hearts, y'all. But y'all let me know what questions y'all have. Go ahead and drop your questions, but continue to tap the screen. I like to see the hearts. Y'all know I say all the time, if I'm answering questions and I don't see no hearts, I'm going to think y'all don't want the information, and I'm going to get off live and go on about my day. But again, I get people to ask me all the time, excuse me, when are you going live? And, always asking me questions. So now I'm on live to answer any questions you all have. So come on in. Hey, Bootsy, there go another student making money. She's already started making money on Amazon. Glad I made the decision. Welcome. So y'all come on in, and y'all let me know. Are we at? Yeah, I can't hardly see through these shades, y'all. Y'all let me know what questions we have about selling on Amazon, the #1 selling platform, y'all. If you're not selling on Amazon, y'all, it's something that you want to do. Because I say all the time, there are a lot of ways you can make money. I myself have multiple streams of income. I am a firm believer of that. You definitely want multiple streams of income. But I said that to say this. Amazon, hands down, is going to be the easiest platform that you can sell on and make money, because you do not have to worry about building a website. You do not have to worry about running ads. You do not have to worry about getting customers. You do not have to worry about marketing. You do not have to worry about any of that, y'all. I say all the time, all you got to do is put yourself in position, because people are shopping on Amazon all day, every day. Millions of dollars are made daily, if not billions, definitely billions per month on Amazon. So you definitely want to put yourself in position. But y'all let me know, what questions do you all have? Do I need to pay for the Amazon Scan app? Well, if you're talking about the Amazon Seller app, no, you do not. You do not have to pay for the Amazon Seller app. Everybody has an Amazon Seller app. You would just go to your app store. The same way you go to download games and apps, download the Amazon Seller app. You do not need an app for that. What I teach is retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. With that, y'all, we are selling brands that are already selling. So again, we don't have to worry about ads. A lot of people are like, what about reviews? We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about whether we're going to get sales, because we're already selling items, right, that are already selling. So we just got to list those items, and we do it retail arbitrage in the store. And in the store, you can use the Amazon Seller app. If you're going to be doing it online, you could do online arbitrage. I say that all the time for the people who don't want to go in the store. Okay, you could do online arbitrage, and with that, you can use Seller Amp. I have a link in my bio. It is a Google Chrome extension, and Seller Amp has an app as well that you can use in the store if you do want to do retail arbitrage. But I recommend doing both, y'all, because if you're not doing both, you're leaving money on the table. And what we're not going to do is be living paycheck to paycheck and leaving money on the table. Our bank account is not looking the way we want it to look, and we're leaving money on the table. So you definitely want to be doing both, because why not? And you definitely want to be doing FBA, which is sending your items into Amazon, right? And you also want to do FBM, and that is you shipping items out yourself, because again, why not, y'all? You want the money, right? And there is a way that you can get to the money, get to the bag selling on Amazon. So you definitely want to put yourself in position to be doing that. And that's what I love about Amazon, because it's so flexible. Hey, Trey, there go another one of my students, y'all. So y'all let me know what other, I see another student as well. Y'all let me know, what questions do y'all have? What's the app name to use to scan the items again? Okay, so you're either going to use the Amazon Seller app in the store doing retail arbitrage, or you can use Seller Amp, SellerAmp. And I have a link in my bio at the bottom for anybody that's confused. Hey, Kenya. For my students who are up here, y'all know I always ask, because I want your honest opinion. Y'all let them know, what do y'all think of the training? Is it a lot of value? Is it a lot of information? And also, y'all make sure y'all getting those items lists. And I also got a Google Classroom I have set up now, so you can automatically get the updates, because I know Trey be asking for it, Trey and my other students. But y'all let me know, what questions do y'all have? What questions do y'all have? Which website should I buy 10 toothpaste to get ungated? It just depends. If you don't have a wholesaler's permit, you probably can try, I don't think Kohl's has toothpaste. Kohl's and Targets are good retailers, because you don't need necessarily a wholesaler to get ungated. You can also use a retailer. So any retailer, you want to do it online, that's going to be able to provide you a invoice, because you need an invoice and you have to have that quantity of 10. But I tell my students, I don't know if you're my student, I tell my students, don't focus on getting ungated. I mean, you do want to get ungated, and don't focus on what you can't sell, because a lot of people are focused on that. Focus on what you can sell. And that's why that's how I help my students, y'all. I automatically give my students items that I know they're automatically approved in. They can go ahead and sell. Then they don't have to worry about getting ungated, not being approved, not being able to sell a lot of things in the beginning for a new seller. So that is the benefit of having my training and definitely being connected to me. Yes, April course is all you need to learn how to sell on Amazon. Let me pin this. Thank you, Kenya. She's definitely a boss lady, getting to the bag, getting to the money. Let me see. What other questions do I have? What happens if the product don't sell, rather it's too much sellers? Good question. Okay, so my students, y'all can chime in. I tell people all the time, my students don't have to worry about everybody selling the same item. That's why I give items lists. I give multiple items lists, monthly, weekly, and daily. Take notes. This is very important. And what I do is, I don't tell my students to specifically sell this toothpaste. or y'all sell this soap, because naturally everybody is going to be selling the same item, right? I give them multiple items list of items that they can sell, and that way everybody is not selling the same thing. And then also, to answer your question, what if the item doesn't sell? I say all the time, you should not be selling items that are not going to sell. You should know how to be able to check those items, looking at the bestseller ranking, looking at the history of the item, looking at how many times the item has sold, all of that to know that this item is going to sell. So you should never be buying anything and you're not sure of whether you're going to be able to get rid of the item or whether the item is going to sell. So hopefully that makes sense. You missed my question. UGG, y'all, I can't hardly see with these sunshades on, but the sun, y'all, drop it again, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. Y'all know with the live, y'all see the questions going, and I can't, answers everybody's questions. So if I miss it, just drop it again and I'll try to get to it. But hopefully somebody was asking about how do we know the item is going to sell. That's a very good question. Again, you should be selling items that you can sell. That's why it's important to learn what it is that you're doing. Because a lot of people will tell you just sell on Amazon, but they're not telling you there's different things that you should be doing in order to increase your sales and make the most sales. Definitely seeing those 10K, 20K, 30K months. Definitely possible and doable. How much is your course? The regular price, y'all, is $9.97. Right now, it's still currently on sale for $500. And I do offer Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. And let me just answer this question. I promise y'all I'm going to answer y'all questions. I'm going to try to scroll back up. I do have a moderator in here as well. April, of course, gives plenty of items to choose from. And tell them, trader, look, not only do I give y'all items, they're approved for new sellers, meaning you can start and you can automatically start selling items, y'all. I take away all the frustration, so there's no excuse of you selling on Amazon. A lot of people will tell you they can't make money on Amazon, or they try to make money on Amazon. That's because they're trying to do it on their own and trying to figure it out. And what I have in my course is the blueprint of everything you need to go ahead and get started, and you can start making money. That's why I have so many people coming in automatically making $500, $1,000, $2,000, y'all, because I know what it is that I'm doing, because I've been doing this for years, very successful doing it and helping others. I tell y'all all the time, research me. You can get to my Facebook page from the link in my bio. You can see testimonies and stuff on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, and I have video testimonies as well, not just screenshots, y'all. So I try to give y'all all that so you can make a decision, because I know, people have been scammed, or you may be scared to invest or whatever. So, but I said that to say this: I give you everything you need to make money. Good information, April. You're more than welcome. Let me see that part. It takes, longer doing it on your own. The course speed up the process. Exactly. I say this all the time, y'all. And realistically, you can sell on Amazon on your own. But if you're trying to hurry up and make money on Amazon, I'm just being real, you definitely want a course. And I tell people all the time, you don't have to get my course, but get a course from somebody who's doing what it is you want to do, right? Who's successful. And that way you have the information, like you need to do this, that, and that. This is what you can sell. This is what you shouldn't sell. These are wholesalers. This is how you get ungated. That's what the course is for, right? Because like I tell y'all all the time, just watching videos on YouTube and stuff, you're going to get a small snippet, but that's about it. So if you really want to get to the bag and get to the money, you definitely want to get connected, and you want to invest in yourself. I tell y'all all the time, I did the same thing. I purchased a $1,000 course and a $2,000 course. My story is not going to change, and I still pay for coaching. That's how I know what I know. The more you learn, the more you're going to earn. And that's how I'm able to give that information to my students. Again, daily items that are automatically approved. They don't have to worry about apply to sale. I know some of y'all see that all the time. My students get items that they can automatically sell. Can you give a couple of good selling items? Not if you're not in my course. Now, can I give you categories? Yes. The categories you want to sell in is home and kitchen. You definitely want to sell in that. Pet supplies, office supplies, lawn and garden, sporting good, and tools and equipment. Write that down. Pet supplies, office supplies, lawn and garden, home and kitchen, sporting goods, tools and equipment. You want to stay in those categories. They're very friendly for a new seller. It's still going to take some time because you got to research, again, what you can sell. But y'all, let me know. I'm going to scroll up. Let me see. Do you know suppliers that ship to Canada I can use to engage U.S. suppliers don't have? I can check. Now, are you in my course? Now, y'all, my students know they can always reach out. I can check because I have you're probably not in my course. Excuse me, y'all. I got to drink some water because I got over 10,000 wholesalers in my course. So I'm pretty sure it's some wholesalers for Canada. Let me see. Any other question? Take a risk is worth it. Let me pin this. Thank you. My students, look, I know I got some men up here too. My students dropped some pink hearts and some red hearts. The men may not want to drop a pink heart. But yeah, I got a lot of students, y'all, who have taken the course. So I wouldn't be coming live and feel comfortable if I know I wasn't giving them what they paid for. But y'all definitely let them know. Because like I said, I know people are scared. I know people are scared. Look at the blue hearts. What the pink hearts at? But y'all let me know. Let me see. Was that your question? I think it's UGG. I'm not sure offhand, but especially if you're my student, message me, because you know I got you. My students know they can message me. But in general, I have over 10,000 wholesalers in my course. But with retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, y'all, you can use retailers as well as wholesalers. Because I know everybody does not have a wholesaler's permit, and some wholesalers will require you to have a wholesaler's permit. Let me see. I'm not scared. Just got to get my money up. I'm joining. I know that's right. And that's it. Let me take that back. Everybody is not scared to invest, but you may not have the money. And I do offer, again, Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. But everybody may not can do the payments. But for those who don't have it all, but you got something, I definitely do offer payments. Thank you. You're more than welcome. How much to join is regular price is $9.97 right now. Is on sale, y'all. Half off pretty much for $500. Again, you can pay with Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, or Affirm. Let me see. What other questions do I have? All right, hold on, y'all. I'm just scrolling through. If y'all see me looking crazy. All right, I answered that. Yes, ma'am, I'm scared. I really want to invest. I'm a single mother of 4, and that's not easy. I totally get it, y'all. The only thing I can say to that, you definitely do want to make sure that you can invest. I ain't telling nobody spend their rent money, mortgage money, gas money, food money. Definitely take care of your kids. What I'm saying is, if you have the money to invest, and you want to change your financial situation, you definitely want to step out on faith and take the risk, y'all, because it's definitely worth it. Especially, again, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, want more money, want to change your financial situation, because what I say all the time is nothing is going to change if nothing changes. So you got to take that risk. You got to take that risk. How long do you have access to the course material? It's lifetime access, y'all. It's not 90 days. It's not a year. It's lifetime access. Lifetime access to the training and to me. Let me see, y'all. But what other questions do y'all have about selling on Amazon, y'all? I'm telling y'all, y'all want to get in position. The end of the year, going into even the beginning of the year, y'all. Everybody talk about fourth quarter, which is October, November, December. Y'all already know a lot of money because you make, like I said, you make money on Amazon anyway, all throughout the year. But y'all know October, what we got? Halloween. That's great to come up. Thanksgiving. We have Black Friday and Black Friday and Thanksgiving for November. For December, y'all know what I'm trying to say. You got Christmas. These are the major holidays. So on top of everything else that's already selling, baby items, kitchen items, pet supplies, lawn and garden, sporting goods. This is selling all throughout the year. Replenishables, your toilet paper, paper towels, toothpaste, toys for multiple birthdays throughout the year. Now you got the holiday season, y'all. I'm telling you, you can make 10 times the money. And even after the fourth quarter, going into January, February, March. If somebody guess what that is in the beginning of the year. So the next 6 months on Amazon, you absolutely can make 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. You really can. You just got to put yourself in position, get started, and scale. Somebody tell me what the beginning of the year is. I'm going to see who guessed it. Somebody tell me what the beginning of the year is. Y'all already know. So you want to get in the next 6 months on Amazon is about to be crazy. And we're already in the fourth quarter. So if you haven't started yet, you're already behind. Y'all tell me what the next the beginning of the year, January, February, March. Ain't nobody guessed it yet? Y'all, the beginning of the year, January, February, March. Even going into April. You good. Valentine's Day, first quarter. But y'all know what it is? Bam. Who said that? Sheena. Tax season. What? Tax season is worse than the holidays. So I'm telling you, the fourth quarter, which is October, November, December, the holiday season, and tax season, you want to get in position, y'all. Now, not later. Now, not later. Y'all are right. Tax season. Tax season. But let me see. I think I missed some questions. Y'all let me know what other questions do I have. Do you think this is possible alongside a full-time job? Absolutely. I say getting started, you want to devote at least 1 to 2 hours per day. At least 1 to 2 hours. And you can split it up. 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there. You got to get it in where you can fit it in. Going through the training. That's the main part. Going through the training, learning. But again, I have everything laid out for you, step by step. On top of showing you how to find items, because that's very important, but I give you items to sell. So I said that to say this: you can do this with a full-time job. You can do this with a full-time. I started with a full-time job. Multiple students who started with a full-time job. Now I don't work, and I have multiple students, y'all, who don't work and who is doing this full-time, y'all. So you absolutely can do it, but you got to get started, y'all. I'm telling you. Look, you got to think about it this way. And I understand, because trust me, I had a full-time job that didn't work for several years. But I said that to say this: if I let my full-time job stop me from accomplishing my goals, starting my business, I would still be working my full-time job. So if your ultimate goal is to fire your boss, or your ultimate goal is to make more money, you're going to have to do both at the same time, right? And you will see that you're making money on Amazon. Then you will see that your money you're making on Amazon is starting to replace your income consistently. And then that's how you fire your boss, y'all. That's how you got to do it. But if you don't have a plan in place, or if you don't have anything you're doing, how are you going to get to that point? Again, especially if you want to fire your boss. So you got to do both at the same time, y'all. I did it. I would work, get off, I'm working my business. Go to sleep, come home, do the same thing. Work, get off, working my business. Work, get off, working my business. Do y'all see what I'm going? That's what it takes, y'all. That's what it takes. And then you'll see. That's how it started. My income that I was making was replacing the money that I made on my job. I'm getting tired of doing both, so I'm going to put it all into my business. I'm already making the money, and the rest is history, y'all. That's how you got to do it. Can you start while learning it? Absolutely. Now, I do recommend going through all the training so you know everything, but you could definitely start while you are learning it. But y'all let me know what other questions do I have, and y'all continue to tap the screen and also share the live out. Like I say all the time, people need this information. Maybe you're not ready to sell on Amazon. If you're not, I don't know why. Except for if you absolutely don't have the money, like my girl who says she's going to start later. But other people need this information, y'all. Other people need this information. I'm so glad I saw people make, which I already knew that. I was selling on eBay, right? I tell y'all all the time, I was selling on eBay, making good money. So I'm like, if I'm making money on eBay, I know I can make way more money selling on Amazon. But I said that to say that some people are not even thinking that way. And it's okay. What were we taught? Go to school, get a job. I'm trying to reprogram y'all. There is a better way, and you absolutely can do it. So we were taught to go to school and get a job. That's why I said share the information, y'all, because if they see me doing it and other people doing it, then people will step out on faith, and then they'll do it too, and then they can change their financial situation. Again, that's if you don't want to work and you want to make more money. Some people might be okay with their job. I know I wasn't. A job is not for me, y'all, because I don't like to get up in the morning. I don't like to ask for time off. I don't like doing all that. If my kids get sick, I got to request time off or get in trouble. So I knew a job wasn't for me. And I like to travel a lot. So if that's you, then you definitely want to do this, especially if you need a way to replace your income. I need something to cut back from working at the hospital. There you go. And look, especially my healthcare workers, my heart out to you. Anybody that's, in firefighters, nurses, doctors, all of that, y'all. Definitely, this is a way. I'm telling you, because if you don't put something in place, whether it be selling on Amazon or anything, how else are you going to get out of your job or get out, your 9 to 5, whatever it is that you're trying, how are you going to replace it if you don't do anything? You got to do something, y'all. Somebody says yes. I'm just being honest, y'all, and keeping it real. And like I said, I'm glad I saw other people, on live, same thing, there's a better way, invest in yourself, get this training, I'm making money and stuff like that. So I'm like, if they're doing it, I can do it too. I just got to take action and get started. And I'm glad I did, because I totally changed my financial situation. I no longer have to work, y'all, and it's such a blessing. And like I said, I just want to pass it on to others again who want to do it. All right, but let me see. I have my account a couple of weeks to post. Okay, you already got your Amazon account. Is that what you're saying? But y'all let me know what other questions do y'all have. I'm not going to be up here too long today. Y'all let me know what other questions y'all have. How long does it take to start selling on FBA? Will we be able to get in the fourth quarter? Yeah. Soon as you get started and go through the training, I tell everybody the training takes a couple of days to a week. It's up to you. I don't know, how soon you're going to go through the videos, but realistically, I say all the time, you can get through it a couple of days to no more than a week. But I said that to say this: once you get finished, you can go ahead and get started. That's the beauty of my course, again, because I give you items that you can go ahead and start with, and it takes out the guesswork of trying to find items. And will you be able to get the fourth quarter money? Yes, you will. Because as soon as you start, if you start now, October, even though we're almost at the end of October, y'all, it seems like October 1st was just yesterday, right? And what is the day, the 24th? Y'all see how the months is flying. So if you want to make 2023 count, it's definitely time to go ahead and get in so you can get to the bag and get to the money. But I said that you definitely still have time for the fourth quarter. You got the end of October. You got November, you got December, and what did I say, y'all? Even the first quarter, January, February, March, even April, going up into the beginning of May, you got the tax season. Then that you got summertime. Like, it's regardless, y'all, there's money to be made on Amazon. I'm just saying, absolutely, the fourth quarter and the first quarter, that is where the most money is made. So you definitely want to get in and take advantage. Does the course include drop shipping? Now, let me say this. I don't recommend drop shipping on Amazon. However, my course does show you how to drop ship the approved way. And that's another thing. A lot of people try to do it on their own, get their account shut down, because you shouldn't be drop shipping. And that's y'all if ordering something from Walmart and having it sent directly to your customer and it's coming in a Walmart box. That's a no-no. I show you how to order online, and you can send it to an Amazon prep sender who then will send it to Amazon and they can send it to your customer. Or I show you how to drop ship the approved way, and that's giving you multiple suppliers that will drop ship the item for you, because Amazon or the customer cannot know that the item is coming from the retailer like Target, Walmart. Hopefully that makes sense, but I show you how to drop ship the approved way. So anybody thinking they can set up an Amazon account and just start drop shipping from Walmart, sending it to the customer, you're going to get your account shut down, and that's going to be that. So don't do that. Let me see. I just logged in. When does the training start? Did you just pay? I can't see my notifications. Sorry. I'm just logging in. What are we selling? Y'all I cannot hardly see these comments. Is that mahogany? Are you asking? Well, we're talking about making money on Amazon. Is that what you're saying? You just came on. What are we talking about? And somebody asked, when does the training start? If you pay, depending upon how you pay, I have to go in and manually add you, and I'll do it as soon as I get off this live. Okay, if you're asking what we're talking about making money on Amazon, the #1 selling platform. This is not influencer Amazon. This is not affiliate Amazon. This is not go click the link in my bio trying to get people to buy your Amazon items. I'm teaching you how to put your items on the #1 selling platform, giving you automatically approved items for a new seller, items you shouldn't sell, wholesalers, how to get the buy box, showing you FBA, FBM, all of that. I provide a full-blown Amazon training. That is what we're talking about. How do I join? Okay, so anybody that's interested, you could click the link. Well, click my head up here. Hopefully I'm pointing right. And then I think my head pops up down here. And then you can go to my website. You'll see the link in my bio where you see my profile picture on TikTok. Then you'll see the link, the clickable link. You can also go to www.wealth, like wealth, with WITH, April, my name is spelled APRELL.com, wealthwithapril.com. That will take you to my website. Is there a waiting approval to get seller's account on Amazon? Yeah, it's a few days because Amazon is going to verify you and make sure you're a real person. Look, Amazon is not going to let nobody come up there scamming and scheming. So they're going to verify your information, make sure you're legit, and make sure you're real, and then you'll be good to go. And I tell everybody, think about it from a business standpoint. If we get scammed on Amazon, y'all already know what's going to happen. We're going to be all on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Threads, on all them platforms, YouTube, saying, I got scammed on Amazon. Stop shopping on Amazon. So Amazon is not having that. So for every new seller, they're going to verify your identity. And that's just making sure that your legal name and your address, your information match. But other than that, that takes a few days. That's not long at all. What equipment supplies are needed to sell? I recommend getting like a kitchen scale or a little item scale. You can find it on Amazon. That shouldn't be no more than $14, $15 to weigh your packages. You may need poly mailers that have the suffocation warning up there. And this is going into FBA. FBA, you have to do more because you got to send your items into Amazon and they got to be approved to go into the Amazon's warehouse. But other than that, your boxes, you could get boxes. You could search boxes online. You can even use your used Amazon boxes. A lot of people are always buying on Amazon. I say you could recycle those boxes. But other than that, you don't need like a whole bunch of supplies. And then, of course, like tape, your normal shipping supplies, like I tell people, if you're sending something to your family or your friends. I already set up the Amazon seller account, got approved. I don't know what to sell. Then you need my training. Look, okay. Setting up the Amazon account, y'all, that's like 5% of 95% what you need to make money. Setting up, and that's kudos because you just started. However, the training, I offer a training. My training gives you step-by-step of how to list your items, what type of items you should be selling, and I also give you items that you're automatically approved in for a new seller. So if you got an Amazon account and you're like, I'm confused, what do I do next? I don't know what to sell, then you definitely need the training. The training is going to walk you through step-by-step. This is what you do. This is how you do this. This is how you get started. This is how you look for items. These are items you shouldn't sell. These are items you're automatically approved in. These are wholesalers. This is how you get ungated. That is what the training is for, y'all. Again, to speed track your way to success instead of you trying to figure things out on your own. So hopefully that makes sense. I've had a seller account for years, but I resold books. I definitely need to take your course. Absolutely. And I show you how to sell books in my course. Y'all, everything is in the course. If you click the link in the bio or go to wealthwithapril.com, you will see all that information. And any link that says the Amazon training, I have multiple links, will take you to the course. Soon as you pay, you get immediate access. Do you consistently provide us with items to sell? If I have any of my students still up here, y'all let them know. I be letting my students answer the questions for me. I'll see if they still up here. But the answer is yes, but I want one of my students so y'all can see. I give daily items that are automatically approved. My students just got 10 items today. They got 10 items yesterday. Items that are automatically approved for a brand new seller. Yes, she does. Okay, there go Angela. Let me pin this. The question was, do I give daily items? Daily, y'all. Daily. And these are approved items. That's very important because as you go to start selling on Amazon, you're going to scan items. You're going to see apply to sale and you be like, Lord, no. I give my students items that are automatically approved with the click of a button. We're not even talking about getting ungated, which I show you how to do that. But I show you how to get items that are, give you items that are automatically approved. Like 1, 2, 3. I have a video on my page walking you through. It's really, really that easy. How much is your training? The regular price, y'all, is $9.97, and right now it's still on sale for $500. And I do offer Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. I see some people signing up. Again, depending upon what link you went through, I may have to go in and manually add you. That's nothing hard at all. I just got to put your name and email, simple, and I'll get you added as soon as I get off this live. But y'all, let me know what questions do I have. Let me see. I answered how much was the training. I'm sorry, y'all. My face is like real close to this phone. Do you consistently provide items? I answered that. Angelette says yes, she does. I've answered that. What account? Okay, good question. What account do we sign up for? The individual or business? Sign up. They're talking about the professional account. Sign up for the professional account, y'all. It's going to give you more benefits. It is $39.99 per month. However, especially if you have my training, it gives you more benefits. And if you start to sell over 40 items per month, y'all know over 40 is more than $39.99, meaning if you sell 100 items, you got to pay $100 for that account. It becomes more expensive. So start with the $39.99 per month, even though they have the individual account, which is 99 cents per item that you sell, because it's going to give you more benefits like getting the buy box, which I show you how to get the buy box in the training. And for those who don't know what the buy box is that box when you searching an item on Amazon and you see it, like if you click Dove soap and you see buy now or add to cart, that's the buy box. And then you can go down and see other sellers that are selling this item. You want to be able to get the buy box, but I show you how to get that as well in the training. I purchased the training yesterday. Do I need to be added to the additional email list? Yes, I'm going to get you. Okay, I talked to you, Aaron. I got you. I'm going to get you the, I'm going to put you in the Google Classroom where you'll automatically get the updates of the daily items that are approved. I got you, Aaron. And look, Aaron knows she just purchased yesterday and she had a question. Let them know, Aaron, that I responded. I tell you, I respond to my students. Again, they talk to me. They don't talk to an assistant or anything like that. They talk to me. Yeah, let them know, Aaron. You're more than welcome. Just message me and I'll send it as soon as I get off this live. Well, let me get the new people first so I can, they paid their money. Let me get them in. And then as soon as I get off this live, I promise you I'm going to get you in the Google Classroom. And then the sheet is going to be automatically, you'll have automatically updates to the daily items. But y'all let me know. So what address do I use if I'm away, on contract, home, or where I'm staying? Okay, Janine, what I would recommend if you're away, you really can't do fulfilled by merchant. That is when you are shipping the items out yourself, because obviously you're away, unless you have a way of shipping them out. Because remember, fulfilled by merchant, y'all, is you shipping the items yourself. That means you'll get a notification that your items have sold. Now it's time to ship, and you got to ship the items out. So if you don't want to have the items on you to ship them out, then you're going to put your store on vacation mode. The other alternative is to send them into Amazon. That's how you make the business semi-passive, and they're doing all the work for you. So say you're away on a contract, she may be a nurse or, a contract worker that has to go to a different state and stuff like that, moving around, you're going to do FBA, and you can still make money because you can send your items into Amazon beforehand. Now your items are already at Amazon's warehouse. So once you get a sale, they're doing the customer service, they're shipping the items out, they do everything for you. Let me know if that makes sense for the person who just answered that question about a contract. Let me know if that makes sense. And that's why if you're busy, y'all, you still can do it, because you can do FBA. You can literally send your items into Amazon. Now your items are at Amazon's warehouse, and they're doing everything for you, y'all. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is send your items into the warehouse, and you can literally order your items. Again, send them to a prep center. Y'all know I always talk about the Amazon prep center. The prep center will get your items, take it out of, say, the Walmart box, the Target box, whatever, repackage it in a brown box per Amazon standards, and send it in to Amazon. Now your items are at Amazon's warehouse, and Amazon is doing all the shipping, the customer service. They're doing everything for you, y'all. It's really that easy. So if you have a busy life where you're constantly on the go, or you are not at home a lot, or you got a job that requires you to travel, you can do FBA. So don't think you can't do it. Once you ship to Amazon's warehouse, how long does it take them to get the items and start selling? It does not take that long at all. I would say an estimate of about 2 weeks, because you got to think about it. You got to actually send them there. That is normal mailing time. And then they got to receive them. Then they got to, make sure you got what you say you sent, and then they'll make them active. So estimate about 2 weeks. But it doesn't take that long at all. Oh, there we go. And Angela, that's one of my students. And she's already made money, y'all, because she sent me some of her results. She said she worked 2 jobs and sell on Amazon. So look, we don't do no excuses. Y'all, you either going to make money or you're going to make excuses. Not saying, and I don't want y'all to think I'm being mean. I'm just saying in general, overall, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your goals in general, you're either going to make money or you're going to make excuses. I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. Or you're going to do it because of that. I work 2 jobs, so that's why I need to be selling on Amazon. I travel a lot, and I really don't want to travel, so let me start selling on Amazon. I got a whole bunch of kids. I always say this, use your reason why you can't do something as your reason why you should do it. Does that make sense, y'all? Use your reason why you can't as your reason why you should. Same thing I did. I can't do it because I got 4 kids. I got a husband. I'm working. I'm going to school and stuff. And I'm like, I got all this going on. I got to replace my income so I don't have to work. That's why I need to do it. I'm telling you, when you change your thought process, your mindset, your money is going to change. That's how you do it. That's the secret. That's how you do it. Let me see. I have Hello Kitty soup cups. Can I put them up there? You can try. I'm not sure. Each account is different. That's why each account is different. But I give my students, again, items I know that are automatically approved. I don't know offhand. Y'all know it's billions of items that you can sell on Amazon. So I can't say offhand, some Colgate toothpaste will be approved. You have to actually put in what is called the ASIN number. Then you can see. But definitely try it, y'all. Try things around your house that you have and you haven't used, that are new and stuff like that. And you can sell used items on Amazon. So I said that to say this. Try it and see. Because somebody was asking, can they sell some Hello Kitty cups? I just know, I don't even know all the items on my items list. I know all the items I give my students, they're automatically approved and you can sell them. Okay, so you know how, wait a minute. Okay, so how are the items purchased? You have to purchase the items up front. And I tell everybody this, in the beginning, if you do not have if you do not have a big budget, that's cool. Again, no excuses. I show you the easiest way and the least expensive way to start. You could literally take $50 and purchase some items and flip it to $200, $300. Y'all see where I'm going? You could take $100 and flip that to $300, $400. So in the beginning, you purchase items within your budget, and that's how you flip the items and scale your business. So you can start with a small budget. Do you have Amazon to still provide customer service if you do FBM? No. If I'm doing FBM, I do the customer service. Amazon is only handling and I wouldn't pay for that because I think I know what you're talking about. That's an extra fee. Don't do that, y'all. Do not have Amazon provide the customer service. Now you can, and my suggestion, I wouldn't, because you're paying out more money and you could just handle the customer service yourself. And that's pretty much just answering questions that a customer may have. And it's not like you're going to get questions all day, every day. Rarely you may get a question from a customer and then, you want to answer your customer. That's any selling platform you're selling on. If a customer asks a question, we want to respond. Y'all can handle that yourselves. But if you're doing FBA, sending your items into Amazon, they handle all the customer service for you. But Amazon does. And again, if you don't want to handle the customer service piece, you can pay an extra fee for it and they'll handle it. But I don't have them do it, and I don't recommend y'all to do it. But that's totally up to y'all. It's y'all business. I have a private label product account. Do you help with that? And can I still add more of the product? Okay. I know I sound like I'm slow, y'all. I'm trying to read through the sunshades. Okay, let me say this, and I say it all the time. I know some people are new here. If you're new, drop new. I don't teach on private label, y'all. Now, I do have in my training how to add private label items or how to add an item that's not already selling on Amazon. However, that's not something I teach because it's very complex for a new person and it could be very expensive for a new person. Let me explain private label really briefly because I don't want y'all to get confused, and then I'll explain what I do. Okay. Private label is if you're buying something from, say, Alibaba. I know y'all see it all around TikTok. Buy this item from Alibaba. You can get it for $1. You can sell it on Amazon for, let's just say, $20 or whatever. And whoop-de-doo, you're going to make all the money. But they're not telling you the in-between process. So once you buy something from Alibaba, number one, you got to find a somebody said legit wholesaler so you don't get scammed. Number two, you may have to purchase in bulk. You're probably going to have to purchase in bulk, meaning the item may be $1, but you got to purchase 500. So you're at already probably 500 right there. Then you got to get this stuff shipped to the Amazon warehouse. But wait, before you do that, it has to be approved by Amazon. They may or they may not approve it. And if they approve it, you got to put a brand on it. You want to trademark it. Like, there's a lot. Not only that, y'all, you got to upload that listing, meaning you got to create pictures. The pictures got to be a certain size, a certain way. You got to create a title. You got to create a description. You got to, it's a lot of work. Then, now say they approve it. You got your item on Amazon after you done spent all that money, right? Don't even know if your item is going to sell. You're just assuming, right? Now your item is on Amazon. Nobody is searching that item. Like, what is your brand? Nobody is searching your brand. Nobody is searching your specific item. So now you got to spend more money to run ads, right? And you still don't know if you're going to get any sales. So it is a lot of money. I tell y'all all the time, and I can just speak on one story. I had one lady, she purchased my training after she purchased the private label training, and she spent $14,000, not $1,400. $14,000 in product that didn't sell and all that stuff. Do you know how much she made after she spent $14,000? She made $34. I think she said she sold one item. So I don't want you taking a risk like that. So what I teach and what I do is retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. What we do is we're selling brands that are already selling, like Dove soap, like Irish Spring soap, like Stanley cups. I'm just giving y'all some brands y'all familiar with, like Nike, Adidas, like Tide, like Gerber, like Fisher Price, like Lego, like Disney. We're selling brands that people are already shopping and already paying for. We know that these items are selling. We just got to find it for lower, right? And resell it for higher on Amazon to make a profit. And the way I show you to list your item, you're taking one number. It's called an ASIN number. You plug that number in. Once you put that ASIN number in, it's going to pull up automatically the picture, the title, the description. Everything is already there. All you got to do is put how much you want to sell the item for. So again, when I say I teach you the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started, I do. Private label, y'all, is very expensive. Am I trying to discourage anybody from doing it? No, but I want you to know it's very complex, and it's not that simple as buying something from Alibaba and just selling it on Amazon. There's a whole lot of work in between. that is missing from that part. So y'all understand that? Because I always want to break it down so I can make sure you understand, and then that way you can make an informed decision. Does that make sense, y'all? So I don't teach private label. Now, while I do have how you can add an item that's not selling on Amazon, that's pretty much private label, that is not the focus of my training. So I tell y'all that, because if you're looking for private label, don't purchase my training. However, if you're looking for the easiest way and the least expensive way to get started selling on Amazon, items that are automatically approved, they're already selling on Amazon, all you got to do is plug in your price and, all of that, then you want my training. Thank you. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I try to let people know. Do you think I can sell products on eBay? Absolutely. I recommend selling on multiple platforms. I just push Amazon because it's the #1 selling platform. I've made way more money on Amazon than I have on eBay. However, you can make money on eBay. Don't get it twisted. But Amazon, y'all, is the #1 selling platform. I tell y'all all the time, it dominates. People are constantly shopping on Amazon all day, every day. So that is where you're going to make the most money. Again, people are on Amazon just as much as they're searching on Google, if not more. I tell y'all, me personally, if you tell me about a soap or a tea or something like that, anything, where am I going? Amazon. Amazon. Why? Because I know I can order it and get it. So you definitely want to be selling on Amazon. Can we start now? Absolutely. If you want my training, y'all. Now, again, you can try to do it on your own. Let me break it down. You can get items from any retailer, any wholesaler, like Walmart, Target. Just giving you an example. The name of the game is buy items for lower, right? And we're going to resell it, right? That means sell it on Amazon for higher to make a profit. Those profits, that's how you get to the 10K, 20K, 30K per month. Absolutely doable. That is what you do. Now, if you're like, look, I ain't got time to try to figure out what to sell, how to get the buy box, what items, I'm automatically approved in, how to get ungated, then I tell y'all all the time, that's where the training comes into place. And if you want my help, my assistance, you want me to be your coach and mentor like I am for my students, then you want to invest into yourself and get the training, because there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of money that I paid for, still paying for, that's in that training. That's why you got to invest into the training, where they say you got to pay to play. But if you want to try to figure it out on your own, you absolutely can. It's just going to take more time, honestly. Hey, hon. I can't afford the training. I'm sorry. Definitely try to save up for it. Like I said, I do offer Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. So you don't have to have the full amount up front. I don't know how to open an LLC. Can you show me too? Yeah, if you're in my training, I have how you get an LLC. I have how you get a reseller's permit, but none of that is needed. You could start with your name and social security number. Let me say that because a lot of people think you got to have your business set up, a business bank account, business address. No, you could start with your first name, last name, your legal name, and your social security number. So yeah, first name, last name, social security number. How much is the training? Regular price is $9.97. Right now it's on sale for $500, and I do offer Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. So multiple different payment options. And again, if you're ready to get started, you can click the link in my bio. You can get to it by clicking this space up here. Then it'll pop up down here, and you'll see the clickable link. Or you can go to wealthwithaprell.com. How long does it take to flip 100 to 200, 300? That doesn't take long at all. Once you start listing items, you can start doing that in an amount of days. Do I have any of my students up here? You just got to get started. That does not take that long at all. It does not take that long at all. All right, y'all. Any more questions? Should I take my product down? What product is it? Your private label product? If I invest 20K, can I make 5K monthly? Absolutely. It does not take a big budget to start, and I show you how to grow and scale with a small budget. So if you got a big budget, you're good to go. Am I frozen, y'all? Somebody asked, was I frozen? Can y'all hear me and see me okay? If you can, drop yes. Let me see. Hello, Melanie. I purchased the course, then asking if that gets you in your Facebook group. Melanie, I'm not sure if you... Now, I don't have a Facebook group, but if you have any questions, Melanie, you can message me. And I do have a Google Classroom now where I have the daily items list that come out, because I have a monthly, a weekly list, and then I have the daily items list. I have a Google Classroom for that. But just message me, Melanie. I'm purchasing your course soon. I can't wait. Ready to change my life. I know that's right. Yeah, message me, Melanie. I got you. How long is the training session? Okay, so once you pay, it's pre-recorded videos, y'all, that you get lifetime access to. And as far as how soon you can get through it, I would say no more than a few days to a week. It's up to you. I tell people I don't know your lifestyle, whether you work, don't work, how many kids you got. Of course, all of that is dependent on that, what you do daily. But realistically, you should be able to get through it within a few days, no more than a week. All right, let me see. All right, y'all, any more questions? Okay, so for the person who couldn't say I froze, you may want to go out and come back in. I sold 5 products in 48 hours and made 200. So there go one of my students right there. I'm trying to pin. Yeah, so for the person who said, yeah, you just need a small budget to start and you flip it. That's what we do, y'all. We flip. We're reselling. And it does not take that long to start. How do you get ungated? That's real easy, y'all. You purchase from a retailer or wholesaler who would provide an invoice. You need an invoice. And you purchase 10 of an item that's currently selling on Amazon. But I have a full ungating process in my training. But in general, that's how you ungate. Now, my training, I give specific items that you can use to get ungated. All right. Any more questions, y'all? And y'all continue to tap the screen. What did I tell you? I don't see no hearts, y'all. Y'all continue to tap the screen. What is FC transfer? Basically means your items are in between warehouses. That's no big deal. Like Amazon will switch warehouses thinking your item may sell better at a different warehouse. So let's say your items may have been in Texas and they feel like they'll do better in California. I'm just giving you an example. Then they're in between transfer. That's, no big deal or nothing to be alarmed about for FBA. So, and for y'all who don't get the training and who may not know or who can't ask the question, I said that to say this. If you send your items into FBA and you see your items are in FC transfer, it just means they're transferring your items from one warehouse to another because they feel like it will sell better. So that would be a benefit for you, right? Because you want your items to hurry up and sell, right? So you can get to the bag and get to the money. But that's what that means. What do you pick if you want to pay for it? You can do Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm, whatever is best for you. Some people, and that's if you're going to make a payment. Some people just pay straight out. The sale price $500. Some people prefer Afterpay over Sezzle. Some people prefer Sezzle, or some people may have Affirm. So whichever one is good for you. What do you pick if you just want to pay for it? Click the Afterpay link, the first Afterpay link. You'll see it on the end, because all of them will say the Amazon training that you'll have this, that, and that. You'll see on the end like Afterpay in all caps. You can select that. The more you put, hold on, y'all. The more you put in, the more money you get. Then, right? Sorry if you answer this right. Yeah, like I tell people, but I don't want you to think you can't start. That's how you flip your money. Like, say if you got 100 to start or 200 to start, you flip that to more money, right? And then you take that money to make even more money. But obviously, like I had somebody earlier that said they had 20,000 to start, obviously they're going to be able to make way more money quicker than the person who has 100 to start. But that doesn't mean that the person who has 100 can't or shouldn't start. Does that make sense? It's just going to take them longer to make more money. That's with anything, y'all. If you got more money to invest, you'll get results quicker. If you have a little bit of money, you still can get results. You just got to get started. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. So and that's why I say don't feel like, because I have a lot of people that had $100, $200 to start, and they flipped it. Now they're making, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month. So don't feel like, oh, I only have 100 or 200, so it's no need to do it. Don't think like that. What did I say earlier? Change your thought process. That's the reason why you should start. If you feel like you don't have a big budget to start, then you can grow it and scale it. And I show you how to do that in the training. Yep, I'm a witness. I'm telling you, y'all, people do it all day, every day with a small budget. If you have a big budget, great. If you don't, especially with retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, that's why I love it. You can start with a very small budget. If y'all, like, I don't know if you're new. I saw a couple of people that were new here, so welcome. Are y'all still up here? Drop new. But I said that to say, if you're new, make sure you're following me. On my page, I have a video where I was telling people you can start retail arbitrage, online arbitrage with a budget between $100 to $500. Somebody commented and said they started with $27, y'all. So, I mean, there you go. The name of the game is to buy low and resell for higher and make a profit. So you do not need a big budget to start. Welcome, my new people. Y'all make sure y'all are following me. Definitely click the link in the bio and watch the live training replay. That's where I go in and give you a free training breaking down retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, fulfilled by Amazon, fulfilled by merchant, all of that, if you want all of that. But if you're ready to get to the bag and get to the money and have the full training, the paid training, then you can definitely click the link in my bio. And any other links that say the Amazon training you click, you'll get immediate access. And then you can go to Wealth, WEALTH, with WITH, April, APRELL.com, wealthwithapril.com. Shanice said, this is how I was able to quit my job. There go one right there, y'all. She got started and her budget was not that big. I think she started with like $500 and she flipped it and flipped it. Now she's making that 10K, 20K plus per month. I don't even know how much money she's making. And I have multiple testimonies like that, y'all, on my website. Multiple students who've been able to fire their boss. You just, like I say all the time, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want your life to change? Because a lot of people want their life to change, but they don't do anything about it. So make it make sense. And I'm not fussing at anybody. I'm saying it because that used to be me, right? I know I don't like my situation, but I'm not doing anything about it. So it's probably not going to change. So once you come to the realization, you're going to do what it is that it takes for you to get what it is that you want. And that's how you'll start getting the results that you want, y'all. You got to take action. You got to take action to change your situation because nothing changes if nothing changes. Do you need to pay for Amazon to keep your product with them? Yeah, when you send it in to Amazon FBA, you do have FBA fees, but you'll know all of that before you send it in because Amazon is going to tell you this is how much it's going to cost. But your main concern, like I tell people, don't worry about the fees. Don't worry about all that because you'll learn how to calculate that, know all of that. Your main concern is the profit. For example, you could sell an item for $50. It may cost you, just say, for example, it could cost you $10 to get the item. You sell it for $50. Let's just say your fees are $15. The rest of that is what? I can't call it off my head, y'all. Let's just say it's $25, $35. That's your profit, y'all. That's money. And that's how it add up. So that's why we're not worried about the fees. We're not worried about that. We're worried about the profit. We're worried about the profit. Because any platform, even eBay, Shopify, any platform, Wix, y'all know all these Big Cartel, Macari, there's Facebook Marketplace. Any platform you sell on, they're going to take some of your money. Amazon is the same way because why not? You're using their platform, a wide open platform where people are shopping every day. So I said that to say this, we're not worried about the fees. We are worried about the profit. And if you don't want more fees taking out of your money, sending it to FBA, then you can do fulfilled by merchant. There's multiple ways you can do it, y'all. Fulfilled by merchant. And that's you shipping the items out yourself. But if you're like, look, I ain't got time to be shipping the items out. I want to just send them in, or I want to do both. If you do FBA, sending it in to Amazon and they doing the work for you, they're going to charge some more fees. But again, we're not worried about the fees. We are worried about the profit. So you see all of that before you even start selling it, right? Absolutely. Because you'll know how to go in, list your item. Like I got this item, it weighs this much. I'm sending it into the warehouse. It's going to let you know everything before you click like confirm or pay for the label. Does that make sense, y'all? Let me know if that makes sense. So you're going to know everything. You're not going to be blindsided. You're going to know everything. That's why I tell people you should never be selling an item that's not selling, because you should know how to know whether the item is going to sell. And you should never be selling an item where you're not making a profit. Because you should be able to know how to calculate and gauge all that. And I teach you how to do that in the training. Now, again, if you're trying to figure it out on your own or try to do it on your own, you're probably going to mess up. And I'm just being honest. Again, that's the purpose of having a training, a blueprint, guidance from somebody who's already done it. How do you determine the price of the item? Totally up to you. You can match the lowest price. You could charge a little over. I don't know if you're my student, I show you how to do it in training. That's up to you. Now, what you can't do, like say if an item is selling on Amazon for, let's just say the item is selling for $50, you can't sell your item for $100, but you could do like 52, you could do like 51, you know, it's up to you. So you'll know, but I show you how to calculate and price your items. All right, any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? What's the most profit you recommend? Honestly, again, that's up to you. Me, I would do $3 to $5. Some people, they okay with $1 or $2. Some people, $10, y'all. And I say that, y'all, some of the questions, and it's okay. These are good questions, but let me say it this way. Like, how much profit should I make? Those are going to be individual based on business, because some people bills are more, you know, some people bills are lower. But I will say this, a profit is a profit. Somebody is pretty much asking, well, what profit should it be? It's not a set stone, or it should be. It could be $1 profit. Just give you an example. It could be $30 profit. It's up to you. Now you could say, well, it's your business. You can say, I don't want anything that's under a $5 profit. Then all of your items, you're going to make sure the profit is 5 or more. Now, I show you how to find items yourself, how to calculate the profits. And if you're my student, I give you items lists, and you can see the profit on the items. Like you may see the profit on this item is $5. The profit on this item is $18. The profit on this item is $3. The profit on this item is $20. You see where I'm going? So from there, again, it's up to you to decide what items you want to sell based on the profit. Y'all let me know if that makes sense. But it's not like a one size fit all. Like, don't sell it if your profit is not over $5 or if it's $3. Hopefully that makes sense. All the money add up to me. Profit is a profit. I do both. I do FBM and I do FBA. Shanice said you just got to start. Absolutely, y'all. And then that's another thing too. A lot of you all are probably still confused because you're trying to, like, you know, you can make money on Amazon, but you still don't know exactly quite how. And again, that's where the training comes in at. I promise you it's going to take away a lot of that confusion. Because obviously from me going live, answering questions, you know, answering y'all questions, you still going to feel like you don't know everything, and you're not. That's why it's important to get a training, or you're going to spend a lot of time trying to figure it out and learn it on your own. I didn't know you could do both. Absolutely. You could do FBA and you could do FBM. I do both. I have multiple students that do both. That's either send the items out yourself or send them into Amazon. You absolutely can do both. Thank you, Nisi. She's still up here. Let me pin this. Hold on, y'all. If I can pin it. All right, here's one of my students. She says, yes, you got the confusion down in the training. I'm telling you, y'all, is everything step by step. And I understand you may have some questions, but let them know, Nisi. I don't know about, I have so many students. I don't know if I ever directly talk to you. And I understand some people may have questions. If you have questions, y'all, again, I stress, you can message me, email me, message me on any platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and I will answer your questions. So don't feel like once you get the training, you're just left to try to figure it out if you don't understand something. But the training breaks down everything. What is the cost? The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's still on sale for $500. And I offer Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. Here go another one. Hey, Keisha. Let me pin her comment. Keisha said she will answer any questions you have. There go another one, y'all. One thing about it, if you enroll into my course, I'm going to make sure you're not confused and make sure you're making money. Now, again, I stress all the time, tell them, y'all, you got to do the training. Now, you can't get my training and don't do nothing and then think you could just start asking me questions because you ain't going to know what to do, right? You haven't went through the training. You don't know anything. You got to help me help you. But if you went through my training and you got a question about this or that, I'm going to make sure you understand. So hopefully that makes sense, y'all. Because I have tried it maybe a couple of times. I've been doing this for years, where people will come and get the training. And now mind you, I can see what you went through and haven't went through anything and say I'm confused. And that's why you're confused. Like, you haven't went through the training. How would you even know anything? But again, if you're going through the training and you're implementing the training and you have questions, I'm definitely here to help. So hopefully that makes sense. Does that make sense, y'all? Hopefully it makes sense. What is the name of your course? My business is Create Your Wealth Academy, also known as Create Your Wealth Agency, and is the Amazon course. Selling on Amazon. I have multiple courses, y'all. Let me say that too, because I had some other people who they had to swap out. If you want the Amazon training, that is the training that's on sale for $500, half off. And I do offer Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. So it's the Amazon training. I will say, with all your questions down, write all your questions down and then go to her. Respect her time. Thank you, Niecy. Yeah, look, some people get it. And go through all, and that's why I say y'all go through all the training, because some questions that people have is later on in the training, but they have the questions because they haven't went through all the training. So go through all of the training, because it's only going to help you. And then, of course, if you have any questions, you can definitely let me know. But I promise you, majority of the questions are in that training. Now, of course, you know, there are scenarios, because I had somebody ask that, what do we have stuff that's not covered in the training? I know what's not in the training, but I am there to definitely help my students. Again, you'll know how to look at different analytics. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? It looked like I lost connection. Can y'all still hear me? Drop yes if y'all still can hear me. Okay. Somebody was saying, how long does it take an item to sell? It does not take that long at all. Again, you learn how to check different analytics, different criteria to know, you know, how often this item has sold, know the history of the item, the bestseller ranking of the item, how many times the item has sold, and all of that. So that's how you want to be making your judgments before you get the item, if that makes sense. But I said that to say this, it does not take that long for your items to sell. And that's why I recommend people to go wide with their items. Don't just sell like different items. How much is your training? Yeah, I keep losing connection, y'all. I'm about to get off the live. The regular price is $9.97. Right now, it's still on sale for $500. Again, I do offer payment plans: Sezzle, Shoppay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. You can go to www.wealth, W-E-A-L-T-H, wealth with April, A-P-R-E-L-L, that's how you spell my name, .com, or you can click the link in my bio, the clickable link. In any link that says the Amazon training, you're able to get it, and you'll get immediate access. I do got a few people I got to add because they paid while I was on the live, just depending upon what link you get off this live, because it's getting kind of cold out here. I'm sitting out by my pool. I'm sad, y'all. We getting the pool closed and probably this week. I'm sad, y'all. I'm a spring baby, but I love the summertime. I do not, and I'm sorry for my pumpkin spice girls, those who like fall and winter. I don't like fall and winter, y'all. Where my spring and summer people at? I like the sun shining. I don't like the brown leaves. I like green leaves. I definitely don't want to cover my pool. Where my spring and summer people at? I know I'm not the only one. I think I be getting seasonal depression, y'all. I'm like so sad. The leaves falling and everything. I'll be okay though, y'all, because I'm making money on Amazon. Is it freezing? Spring and fall. We have so you spring and fall. I don't know. I don't think I like fall. Anybody else, y'all? Am I freezing for anybody else? Because somebody said I keep freezing. Am I freezing? It was. Yeah, I see it like changing. So I'm going to get off, y'all, because I don't want to just cut off on y'all. Look, let me show y'all. I stay like in the boonies. Y'all see that? So when y'all... when I'm weak because I like literally stay like in the woods. But I said that to say, when I be telling y'all my internet service is not that great, y'all see why? Look, y'all see all these trees and stuff, right? So yeah, I see it like connecting from we got two, and that it's so bad. We got two different internets, a router, and the mess still don't hardly work. So that's what I be talking about, y'all, when I be like, my internet is not that good. So I can't do anything about it. I wish they put some more poles and stuff out here. I like to wear all cute fall clothes. That's why. No, I like summer and spring clothes. I do like boots. Do you have YouTube videos? Yeah, click the link in my bio. Actually, go to wealthwithapril.com. And the first video you can watch, and it'll take you to my YouTube channel. And you'll also see the YouTube symbol, and you can go to YouTube from there. Y'all can also follow me on Facebook as well. And I'm on Instagram. I tell y'all I'm not that active on Instagram. I'm trying to get more active, but yeah. So definitely make sure you connect on all platforms. But I do have a YouTube channel. Let me screenshot this. Hold on, y'all. Sorry for my hand being blocked. Somebody said, I'm going to try to tell my husband. I'm serious, y'all, because we like staying in the boonies. Like, we didn't even see a darn bear in our yard. A while back. But my husband, like, it be bears everywhere. I'm like, no. So I was ready to sell the house. But yeah, we stay in the boonies, y'all. I mean, it's a nice neighborhood, but it's like, y'all know how they had, like, neighborhoods in the woods? It's in the woods, for real. Like the cabin in the woods. But no, do I have any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? We're talking about selling on Amazon, the #1 selling platform, y'all. Again, if you're not doing it, I don't know what you're doing. You definitely want to get in position to get the bag and get the money this holiday season and first quarter. I'm talking, look, everybody telling y'all fourth quarter. I'm talking about fourth quarter and first quarter. Those 6 months, definitely a game changer. On top of the money you can make every month selling on Amazon anyway. Because I know you're shopping on Amazon. You definitely want to be spending money on Amazon. Thank you, C Blue. I'm going to tell my husband checking today. I did a screenshot. But do I have any more questions, y'all? Again, if this is your first time here, definitely make sure you're following me. And you can click the link in my bio or go to wealthwithapril.com. And you're able to watch a live training replay. You can also catch me on YouTube. There's multiple live training replays on YouTube as well. Me talking about the process and how you can make money on Amazon. And I do have a full training that teaches you everything you know. How to get ungated, items that are automatically approved, and multiple daily items list of items that are automatically approved for new sellers. Can you pin it? One of y'all pin it for me. It's www.wealthwithapril.com. I think my moderators done left me. Y'all pin that real quick. I'll stay on for like another 5 minutes because I know people are constantly coming on. But the link is in my bio, y'all. If you go to my TikTok page, that clickable link, you'll see. And it's on my TikTok profile. Wealthwithapril.com. Somebody pin that for me, please. Well, if I got my moderator up here, if y'all type it, I can pin it. I don't know if I can't even see the box, y'all, with these sunshades on. Thank y'all for the shares. But do I have any more questions, y'all, about selling on Amazon? Again, I'll be up here probably in about 4 more minutes. It's getting kind of cool out here. All right, I think my moderator's gone. If anybody can type in www.wealthwithapril.com, that's the website. But again, you can click the link in my bio, y'all. My website is in my TikTok profile. It's just under a bit.ly link, but the website is wealthwithapril.com. Thank y'all for the hearts and for the likes. I appreciate you all. Any more questions, y'all, about making money on Amazon? Any questions about making money on Amazon? APRELL. APRELL. Just like in my on my TikTok profile is APRELL. Somebody's asking the spelling of my name. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't even see where I can type it. Y'all, I don't think I can type it. I probably can, but I don't see where I can do it. And I don't want to mess something up. I'll be to cut y'all off. www.wealth, W-E-A-L-T-H, with W-I-T-H-A-P-R-E-L-L, wealthwithapril.com. And you'll learn everything you need, y'all. I sell on Amazon. That is what I do. That is where the majority of my income comes from. The #1 selling platform. Billions of dollars I made on Amazon monthly. So if you're not in position, you definitely want to get in position for the fourth quarter, going into the first quarter, y'all. Fourth quarter and first quarter. That is what I do, and that is what I teach my students how to do. The easiest way and the least expensive way. You're more than welcome. Yeah, I asked somebody to pin my website. I don't see nobody. AP. All right, I'm going to pin it, but you spelled it wrong. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to pin it. Let me see if I can do it. All right, that's the website, y'all. It's Wealth with Aprell. So it's two L's.
You can't pin it because it got a .com in it. I told you that last week.
Oh, the name was still spelled wrong. Thank you. My husband said you can't pin it because it got .com. That's weird. How did you send that? Did they UPS pick it up? See, Blue, if I was you, I would message Amazon. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I would message Amazon to let them know. Because but I don't think UPS would have picked it up like that. But yeah, just message Amazon. I wouldn't even stress it. Message Amazon and let them know. All right, y'all. Any more questions? Any more? Check mine. Yeah, let me pin it again. All right, so that's the website, y'all. The name is spelled wrong. My name is spelled, but thank you. I appreciate it. Love you and appreciate it for trying to do it. It's Aprell. But Wealth with Aprell, Aprell. And the spelling of my name is on my TikTok profile. Or again, you can click the link in my bio. I'm late to this live. Yeah, I'm about to get off now. I make money on Amazon. I teach my students how to do the same. You can go to the link in my bio on my TikTok profile, or you can go to Wealth with Aprell. Yep. Let me pin this. You could go to Wealth with Aprell. That's how you spell my name, y'all. And you can get to my website. If you're new here, definitely watch the first video. It is a live Amazon training replay. I'm in my office walking you through. This is retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, FBA. How you can make money on Amazon. What categories you should be selling in. All of that. If you're ready to get to the bag and get to the money for the fourth quarter, going into the first quarter of 2024. We're going to start off 2024, right? We're going to end it 2023, right? And we're going to start 2024, right? That's what we're going to do on this side of TikTok, right? So if you're ready to do that and you're ready to get to the bag and get to the money, click any link that says the Amazon training. We make money on the #1 selling platform, y'all. Why? Because it's billions of dollars made monthly selling on Amazon. Us sellers like me and my students are making money. So if you're not doing it, you definitely want to get in position. So again, you can click the link in my bio. I teach you everything you need and more, how to find items on top of giving you items that you're automatically approved for a new seller. So again, you can click the link in my bio on my TikTok profile or go to wealthwithaprell.com. Oh my God, it keep chopping it up. Okay, there you go. Here it go, y'all. Hold on. Wealth with Aprell. All right, any more questions? Look, I told y'all, somebody said, when you going back live again? I'm not even sure. I can promise you, though, if I went live today, it won't be tomorrow. It probably may not even be anymore this week. I probably go live, y'all, like once or twice a week. I don't go live that much. I honestly don't. But I do try to go live. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate y'all and love y'all. That's why I go live. Because other than that, I really wouldn't go live. I'd be too busy, making money on Amazon, helping my students. And then I have other businesses as well. I homeschool my baby boy. So, yeah, my husband has a business. So I got a lot going on. But I don't go live that much. I think this is my first time going live this week. I may, no promises, go live again this week, but I'm not sure. Thank you. You're more than welcome. That's why I do try to go live to do a Q&A. Because like I said, I know people and I have new followers. I know people are following me. So y'all can see this is me. Oh, and let me say this. This is my only page, y'all. This is my only page, y'all. Because the scammers is at an all-time high. I told my husband I must have made it. I got people duplicating pages of me. So if you're not sure, make sure you email me or message me. All that information is on my website, y'all. But this is my only page. If anybody is following you, inboxing you about crypto or anything, I don't inbox you unless you inbox me. If you inbox me, I'm going to respond, but I'll never inbox you talking about sign up for something. Not even Amazon, because that's up to you. I give you the information. I present the information. It's up to you if you want some of this Amazon money. I'm not going to come in your inbox and say, hey, you going to sign up for my training? I'm only going to inbox you if you inbox me. And I say that to say this because I've been told there's another page that inboxes people trying to get them to sign up for stuff. So that's not me, y'all. Do not get scammed in this season. And if you're following me on Facebook, I don't even know how many Facebook pages I have. I do have 2. I take about 3 that I know of. But I said that the one that I'm active on has 13,000 followers. If you're not sure it's me, just inbox me and I'll send a voice clip. This is how my voice sounds, so you'll know it's me. And I send voice clips, y'all. I definitely do. So if you like, I'm not sure or something, I'll send you a voice clip. Thank you. You're more than welcome. And on Instagram, y'all, I think I have like 3,500 followers, 3,500. I'm not that active on Instagram, y'all, but I can also send you a voice clip on Instagram. But all of my information is on my website. If you literally click like Facebook, it'll take you to the right Facebook page. If you click YouTube, it'll take you to my YouTube. If you click Instagram, it'll take you to my Instagram. And this is me on TikTok. I'm going to see if I can link my TikTok on my website, and that'll make it easier too. But this is me, y'all. I don't be inboxing people or anything like that. Oh, thank you, Amber. Let me pin this comment. There's another student. She says she finished Sunday and it's really informative. I'm telling y'all, it feel like a bug. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not digging them out. It feel like a bug and flew in my nose. I'm about to get off this live. I told y'all we stay out in the woods. My training has a lot of information. It has everything you need to make money on Amazon and more. Tell them, Amber, on top of the daily items list that's automatically approved. I just started. There go another student. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Create Your Wealth Academy. It was Create Your Wealth Agency. It still is, y'all, because I have multiple businesses. But it's also Create Your Wealth Academy, where we help you make an income online, especially Amazon, y'all. Because like I said, I do multiple things. But what's more duplicatable and where you're going to get the most results is selling on Amazon. Hands down. Because people already up there shopping. You just got to put your stuff up there and start selling so you can make money like us. How do you recommend getting ungated in Nike? I have that information in my training, but you definitely could try to find a Nike retailer or wholesaler. You want to purchase 10 of an item that's currently selling on Amazon, and you got to make sure that retailer or wholesaler is going to provide you an invoice. So you want to do that. But again, I have over an hour training on Nike, Lego, Disney, Adidas, Under Armour, groceries, like all of that, y'all. Definitely get the training if you can. Because it's going to be way more than me just telling you, some steps. And I can only just tell you. But it's seeing it, and, it's better. Hopefully that makes sense, y'all. Can you buy pallets and flip them to Amazon? That's a good question. I have pallets. I do pallets as well. I even have a small fraction of pallet liquidators in my Amazon training. Look, even that, y'all. So I'm telling you everything you need and more in the training. But I said that to say this. Be careful when you're buying a pallet, because you may not be able to sell everything on that pallet on Amazon. You could sell it on other platforms probably, but not Amazon. Amazon has some items that you may not can sell as a new seller. That's why I give my students items I know they can sell as a new seller. And I said that to say this: you could buy a pallet and you may can only sell 1 or 2 or 3 items on that pallet of 50 items that you done brought. Now you're like, what am I going to do? So be careful when you're buying pallets to sell on Amazon. So hopefully that answers your questions. Yes, I'm still trying to navigate the list and set up everything. Thank you, Amber. Welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, if you're my student, y'all reach out, because I want y'all to hurry up and get to the bag and get to the money. All right, I answered that. Just started. All right, y'all, let me see. I didn't know about tech at all. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you. All right, any more questions, y'all? All right, I answered that. And thank y'all for the follows. Again, if you want to learn how to get to the bag and get to the money selling on Amazon, the #1 selling platform, and you're just coming on the live, make sure you follow me. I'm about to get off for real, y'all, because I said it about 20 minutes ago. Click the link in my bio. You're able to watch a live training replay. You can follow me on all platforms. And then you can also go to www.wealthwithaprell.com. That's also in my profile as well. And you're able, especially if this is your first time here, to watch a live training replay. Again, if you're ready to go ahead and get the Amazon training while it's still half off, again, I still extended the sale for you all up front. So definitely go ahead and do it to get started, y'all, because the fourth quarter and the first quarter of the years is where the money is made. October, November, December, and don't get it twisted, tax season, January, February, March, April, going into the second quarter of the year. So y'all want to put yourself in position, because why not? Does the prep center price the items for you? Yeah, they'll let you know. They don't price the items for you. You got to price the items. They don't. I'm sorry. They don't price it. You got to price the items. Like, you got to determine, like, if I want to sell my item for $25. But I show you how to price the items in the training if you're in my training. But if not, you got to figure out what you want to price your item, because the prep center doesn't do that. All they do is prep your item. And you will get some of them that will list your item. You have to give them access to your account. But I talk about all that in the training. Even the prep center that I'm partnered with, and you can get a discount. So I got all of that, y'all, in the training. But again, I'm not sure if you got my training. They don't price has the item sold. Like, you want to check all of that. But I go over all of that, in training. Okay, message me. Yeah, any of my students message me. And if you're not my student, don't be messaging me about how you set this up, how you do this, how you do that. If you're my student, I have to repeat that. If you're my student and you have a question, message me so I can definitely answer your question. But if you got a question about getting started, but you're not sure what link to go through or something like that, then definitely message me. And I have to say that, y'all, because my time, I say that all the time, is devoted to my students. I help my students. I can't help you if you haven't, invested into yourself and into the training, and you're asking me 50 million questions. Like, it don't work like that. That's what I come on live for, and give the free information, free value, answer questions. So hopefully that makes sense. But if you're my student, you can message me anytime, morning, noon, or night. Y'all know any of my students up here, like, I got a message from somebody. It was about 1 o'clock. It might have been a little bit after 12 a.m. my time. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, and I messaged them because I was up on my phone and I saw the question. So I went ahead and responded. She said, right, yeah. Look, they'll try. Like, I'm serious, y'all. And I have to say that because facts. Y'all get it. Those that get it, get it. And those that don't would probably be the one that don't want to invest, don't want to purchase the training, but want to ask me a whole bunch of questions and want me to help you set up your Amazon account, what items you should sell, how you do this, how you do that. And when you asking all them questions, I know you ain't went through my training, because you shouldn't be like totally clueless and lost. So hopefully that makes sense, y'all. That's how I know. I'm like, wait a minute, do you got my training? No. Okay. Then I can't help you. I'll route you on where you might can go, but that's about it. And that's what, to YouTube. But do I have any questions? Any questions? Somebody said facts. Oh, Amber, go through whoever you went through. That's a good question. I see you, Amber. Go through whoever you went through. Oh, and let me say this, because I know some people may be confused. I do have affiliates. Now, let me be clear. If you are an affiliate of my training, and what an affiliate is, y'all, is the same thing. I have a business, Create Your Wealth Academy, where I sell trainings. Let me break it down. And people who have my training, and I know that you successfully went through my training, number one, that you successfully made money on Amazon, a good amount of money, and I know you know what you're doing, are able to resell my training. Now, you cannot just come in and you just started and you're trying to resell my training, because how are you going to do that and you don't even know what you're doing? Does that make sense, y'all? So I said that to say this. If you see anybody else promoting my training, I do have affiliates. I allow people to do that. That is another way that they can make money, because I'm all about my students leveling up, bossing up, getting to the bag and getting to the money. Okay, you making money on Amazon, you dominating Amazon. Okay, now you can be an affiliate of my training and resell the training, and you can make money doing that too. But I said that to say this. I only allow them to do it if I know they've been successful on Amazon. They made money on Amazon. They showed me their results, and I know what they're doing. So if you are purchasing from an affiliate, that's who is going to assist you with your questions. Y'all let me know if that makes sense, because that affiliate got money. So hopefully that makes sense. Because somebody asked, I see somebody on the live and they went through an affiliate, which is fine. I just want to explain, if y'all see somebody promoting Create Your Wealth Academy, Amazon training, I do have affiliates. I allow you to sell the training, but you have to be skilled, made money on Amazon, and know what you're doing. That's only fair, right? Now you could be an affiliate of the training. But if you purchase from an affiliate, then that's who you need to go through. And that's how it works, y'all. I've been an affiliate for programs and courses and stuff like that. I've mastered it, made money. Now I can teach somebody how to make money with this, because that's what I did. But that person that purchased from me as an affiliate has to come to me. Does that make sense, y'all? Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, you're good, Amber. Love you, boo. Love you, baby. You're good. I just wanted to explain and I'm putting that out there because I had people message me and said that somebody was reselling my course. I do allow people to be an affiliate. However, I stress that I got to know that they know what they're doing on Amazon, right? I got to know that they're making money. They've been successful. They've been doing it for a while. So I do allow them to be an affiliate of the training and resell the training because now they want to spread the news of how I made money on Amazon with her course, y'all. Her course got this. Her course got that. I done made money. You need to get this training too if you want to make money on Amazon so you can make money on Amazon. So hopefully that makes sense. Got to know how to do it first. Absolutely, y'all. And I stress that because I don't want people thinking they can sign up for my training and then just off the bat become an affiliate. No, because you don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you got going on. And you're not going to be an affiliate of my course. And no. So it's different stipulations and criteria. So guarantee if you see somebody reselling my course. I love my affiliate already. I know that's right. Yeah, because I'm not going to let anybody just resell my course. Is lagging. Yeah, I'm about to get out because it's going out. I have very few affiliates because I don't play about my name and my brand. But I do have affiliates. I want to, in case anybody's seen anything. But yeah, I don't just let anybody be an affiliate because you got my name is on, what you're trying to sell or whatever. And I got to make sure you know what you're doing and that you're a reputable person. Does Amazon send you the labels? Okay, so if you're doing fulfilled by merchant, you print out your labels, whether you're doing UPS, FedEx, post office. Same way, if you're shipping a package out to your family or friends, that's how you get your labels, right? If you go to ups.com, you schedule, I got this package, X amount, I want to send it here, or you go inside UPS. So let me know if that makes sense. That's how you get your label. If you're sending your item in to Amazon, you're going to create what is called a shipment plan. Now, I tell you how to do this in the training. Once you create a shipment plan, that's sending your item in to Amazon, right? I got this size package. This is what I'm selling. This is what I'm sending to y'all. Remember I said earlier, and you may have just came up here, you'll see, your packages, say 2 pounds. For this package is going to be, let's just say $3 for you to ship it. You're going to print your labels out, put it on your box, and that's how you get your label. Because somebody asking about labels. So Amazon does not send you the labels. You either get it from Seller Central by creating a shipment plan, sending it in to FBA, or you're going to get it from however you're shipping it out. Whether you're shipping it via UPS, FedEx, post office, UPS. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Like I tell y'all all the time, it is one thing for me to make money, because who don't want to make money? But when I know I'm helping people and putting people in position to make money, come on, Angela. That's why I do what I do, y'all. That's what I do. It's not about selling a course. It's about helping you to change your financial situation. I love it, y'all. So congratulations. Angela said she done sent out her third shipment. Shipment plan sounds better. Yeah, it's up to you. You can do the business multiple ways. Can y'all still hear? Because my signal is going out and I keep getting a call back to back. Like every time I get on live, y'all, I tell y'all people want to call me. If I'm not on live, don't nobody call me. Can y'all still hear me? I can't wait to purchase your course. Looking forward to it. Awesome. Looking forward to helping you. Okay, y'all still can hear me. All right, I'm going to get off, y'all, because I don't want it to cut off because somebody keep calling me back to back. It may be important. So let me get off, and I keep seeing it go across where my signal is going out. So again, y'all, last time, if this is your first time here, welcome. Make sure you follow me. I am April Skinner, owner of Create Your Wealth Agency and Academy, where I teach you how to make money selling on Amazon. Ready to get started, y'all, you can click any link that says the Amazon training. You'll get half off. It's regular price $9.97. Right now it's $500. I do offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. As soon as you pay, you get immediate access, and you're also able to go to www.wealth, W-E-A-L-T-H, with April. My name is spelled A-P-R-E-L-L, wealthwithapril.com. But I'm about to get off this live. Somebody said, good question. Let me see. Did I miss something? I've been selling for 3 months, doing good, not great. You need my course, y'all. I'm telling you, in my course, I tell you how to find items, what items should you be selling, and I also give you multiple items daily. You get at least 10 items daily, and that's about to go up. And these are approved items that you can sell. So if you're doing good but not doing great, you need to level up, and you need the course. That's why I say, y'all, you can definitely get started on your own. But if you're ready to get to those 10K months, 20K months, 30K months consistently, you definitely want to get my course. You definitely want to get it. Okay, I can't wait to join. I saw that. Somebody said, good question. Let me see. HHH, did I miss your question? Angela, how much have you made so far? She can let them know because she just started. But again, y'all, don't be and Angela may have made good money. I'm not even sure how much she made. I know she's making money. She just started and she's already made money, which is very important because she hasn't been doing it that long. And I said that to say this. Remember, it is all dependent on your budget, and it's all dependent on how soon you got started and went through the training. Because I get some people, y'all can again go to my website. I tell y'all the quickest somebody made money was in 3 weeks, they made $10,000 in 3 weeks. But do everybody do that? No. But do some people do that? Yes. So it just all depends. So be careful if that's what you're basing your whether I should start or not based on what somebody else did. You got to know, do I want to change my financial situation? Am I going to go through the training? Am I going to do what it takes to get started? Because what I can tell you is I have everything in my training in order for you to make 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K months. But it's up to you to get started. Exactly. Angela said she's made $200. She said she didn't start with that much. So she could have started with maybe $50 and then flipped that to $200, y'all. And I tell y'all, the point is she's made money. So she knows how to flip, resell, and scale and make money on Amazon. Now it's just a matter of her being consistent, adding more items. And I promise you, within 90 days, definitely 180 days, 6 months, she's going to be at them 10K months, if not sooner. $10K profit, yes. I have multiple students doing $10K profits. And again, y'all are probably like, well, how much? And I tell y'all this all the time. That's why, again, we can't, it's not a set in stone, y'all. I can't say you spend $2,000, you're going to make $10,000 in profit. It all depends on how much it costs to get the items versus how much the items sold. What y'all need to know is my training teaches you everything you need to make 10K plus per month. And yes, that's in profit, not sales. But it's a matter of, are you going to get started? Are you going to take action? And are you going to do what you have to do? Because I give you everything you need on top of how to find items, what items you should sell, how to get ungated. Again, what items are automatically approved for a new seller. Now, does it also depend on your budget? Yes. But like I said, we're not going to stay on that. Somebody said they had a 20K budget. I guarantee they'll probably be at 40K, 50K in profit very soon versus somebody who may got 100 to start. You know, you're not going to be at 100K in profit with $100 to start. Like, this is not magic. But if you get started and take action, I show you how to grow and scale, y'all. So do not, y'all got to get out y'all own way. Otherwise, it's going to be next year and we still going to be saying, well, how much did you make? Is it 10K in profit? What about the shipping fees? What about this? Just thinking and not doing anything. And that's just keeping it real with y'all. But again, I give you what you need. Let me see. How much is the course again? Regular price $997. Right now it's on sale for $500. And again, I do offer Sezzle, ShopPay, Afterpay, Klarna, and Affirm. You can go to www.wealthwithaprel.com. And my name is spelled APRELL. All right, let me see. I think I answered all the questions, y'all. I only have a problem with setting up the website. I'm not sure what you mean. Is that Darnell? Because you don't have a website. You don't have to set up a website. Oh, there you go. Angela answered my question. So she said she made 200 already, and she said she started with about 50. There you go. The name of the game is flip, y'all. Answer my question. So she said she made 200 already, and she said she started with about 50. There you go. The name of the game is flip, y'all. You can take that 200. Y'all, and my signal keeps going out. She could take that 200 and flip it to 400 or 500. This is how you do it, y'all. But again, if you never get started, you're not going to do it. Any more questions? So the goal is to get products to sell on Amazon. Correct. I show you how to find items and I give you items, but that's the goal. You can have the account set up and all of that stuff, but do you know what to sell? And that's what's obviously going to make you the money. All right, any more questions, y'all? Any more? All right, I don't see any more questions, y'all. So again, I'm about to get off the live. Again, if you're interested in a live training replay and you've never seen the replay, you can click the link in my bio or go to wealthwithaprel, APRELL.com. And again, you can get started clicking any one of those links. And again, as soon as you pay, you get immediate access. Let me see. Hold on, y'all, because y'all still dropping questions. I'm afraid I won't know how to put them online. Y'all, I'm telling you, that is what the training is for. You're probably confused. Again, you hear me saying you can make money, but you're just not, you can't grasp the concept. That is what the training is for. The training is going to show you how to list the items by simply putting in what is called an ASIN. You probably don't even know what an ASIN is. I teach you all of that in the training, y'all. That's why it's important to get a training, because the more you learn, the more you're going to earn. And that's how you're going to be able to make the most money on Amazon. I break all of that down. Bye, y'all.